brought Asia O'Neill and Ella Swindle. Is this on? Can you hear me? Okay.
Opening statement.
Okay, opening statement. Yeah. First of all, congratulations to Texas A&M. I know they haven't been to the tournament in a long time, and Jamie Morrison, their head coach, was with us 2 years ago during the COVID National Championship run, and have a lot of respect for him and his program, and he's doing some really good things, and obviously a high-quality coach. And when I watched film, when we got the draw, I knew it was going to be a really tough matchup. They're a really good blocking team versus left-side attackers, and they put a lot of pressure on from you. So, I thought we battled really hard. We didn't play very smooth in game one, but we still fought and got a rhythm going, and that gave us some confidence in game two, and really put some. We really had to pick up our serving because they were scoring at a high clip from the middle of the court, and so we were just focusing on getting them off the net. I thought Asia did a great job shutting them down and jumping into their hard angles and some of the tendencies, and I just liked our composure. This tournament isn't about playing smooth all the time. It's learning how to kind of grit and find ways to win, and there was definitely some adversity. This was an extremely tough first round, being a number 2 seed, but sometimes that can play to your benefit, and I'm really proud of this group, and I thought Ella did a really good job in her first NCAA tournament. I think there's a lot of pressure being in your first tournament, playing at the Aggies at home, and proud of you, kiddo.
Thank you.
Questions?
Ella, that first set, like Coach was saying, you did have a big block. What did you do to kind of compensate for that in the second?
Yeah, I don't think we got the middles involved a lot in the first set. We figured that out as a team, and so getting Asia and Bella going really opened up our offense, and I had options all over the court. So our passing was really good after that first set, and the middles do a great job of being up for me. So it's all them.
Hey, did you feel like there were any nerves or jitters as far as around the tournament or not?
I think there's always nerves. I mean, it's win or go home, so everyone's playing hard, everyone's a good opponent, and we knew that this was going to be a big rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We knew there was going to be a sold-out crowd, so there's all those little things that go into it that create nerves, but I knew that we were confident with our abilities and ourselves, so just basically told everyone, just go out, play with aggression, play with confidence, and, ride the wave.
Coach, after that first set, X's and O's, or pep talk, I mean, what did you say to him?
Well, a lot of that was our errors. We just didn't manage our game very well, and part of this game is that, when you start making, I think we had 13 errors in game one, 12 or 13, and so you're giving them 50% of the points and you're doing all the work. So a lot of this is the nerves, trying to calm them down and be willing to play for long periods of time. And these young women are still learning the game. This takes a long time to develop, and to be able to play for long rallies and trust that aspect of it is important. And I thought we did a much better job eliminating our errors and cleaning up our block. And look, we knew it was going to be a challenge, and we didn't think we were just going to walk in here and win 3-0. So I thought our team did a great job of just competing.
Coach, I know you mentioned in your opening statement a little bit about Jamie, but does it surprise you at all knowing him that he got his team this far in his first year, and what's kind of the ceiling of any team that's run by him?
I think, no, I don't. It doesn't surprise me at all. He's one of the elite coaches. I think the game is growing so fast, and there's so many good coaches out there. But I got to work with him, and he's got great demeanor, and he's going to build that, and it's going to be a rivalry that's going to be a lot of fun for years to come.
Ella, what does Asia say on the court when things get a little rocky? She's been there. How does she calm you guys down?
Yeah, I mean, I think she does such a great job calming us all down. For me personally, she's just that rock that I can lean on because she's been here so many times now. And being a freshman, I just look to her as a leader, and I know that she's going to have my back whether I'm doing really good things or not so good things, and she's going to be my #1 supporter on the court. So she gives me a lot of faith, and I trust her, and I'll go to her in every situation.
Did you have any jitters today?
Definitely. I was eager to play. I was excited, a little bit of nerves, but all good things.
For the players, Coach said it takes a while to get to this game. Just to do it here at home with the fans behind you guys, I don't really do that over there.
We love our fans. We love playing here. That's always an incentive to be able to play at home. So it's really great to have them rallying behind us. Obviously, we lost the first set, but they didn't really give up on us. So that really helps just give us energy and help us push to win the next 3.
This is such a game of momentum, and so when the crowd gets up, and especially when they stand up and get loud, it really changes the aspect of it. And one of the things that they don't realize is that there's a communication pattern that goes on between the serve receivers, and you can't hear when our crowd is loud. So it just gives us that extra bump to score points and go on runs, and it just becomes overwhelming for teams. So keep standing up, keep cheering us on, and let's get after it tomorrow night.
Coach, quick turnaround tomorrow night. Did you catch any of the SMU match? What stood out about them?
Yeah, I mean, we've watched film already. We've got a lot of analytics that we've already broken down and kind of get them. It's a quick turnaround, but we've got a really great sports science team and a nutrition team. We've been training for this all year long. We've been our load management in terms of what we've been doing. So we'll be ready for tomorrow night, and we'll get our team organized for tomorrow. We've already watched hours of tape on SMU, so they're well coached. They got obviously a very good opposite, and they can run their middles and play at a high level. So this is what the second round's all about.
For both players, seeing the atmosphere and experience of this tonight, is it excitement that this is going to be a conference battle moving forward?
Yeah, I would say it's really exciting. I grew up in Texas, so I've always known about this rivalry. So being able to have this, even though I won't be in the SEC next year, they will. I'm very excited for them, and I know it's going to be some battles.
Well, you're not from Texas. What have you learned about this A&M Texas thing?
Well, my brother's actually a big A&M fan, so unfortunately I have a little bit of that rivalry going on in my family. But yeah, I know it's a really big one, and I'm excited for it to continue down the line.
Why is he at A&M?
That's a long story. It all started with Dude Perfect, and he's a really big fan of them. So just watching them.
You don't have any of that blood.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Big rivalry tonight, a little bit extra juice at all ages.
Yeah, I could even tell with the bands. Our bands were going back and forth. They were into it. So we knew it was going to be crazy, but it was fun.
Right. Jared, you said a tough match like this is a big challenge. Could this pay off, down the line, even tomorrow?
Absolutely. Look, we've been doing this a long time, and I think sometimes when you get the tougher draws and the road that you have, you're attentive, you're locked in, and you start getting a really good rhythm. And we've been able to do that. We've had some tough roads, and this is no different. So you got to show up and play against really good teams now. And the level of play right now across the country continues to improve. The athletes, there's more and more athletes coming in. It's the fastest growing sport. You can see by the attendance records, we had 1.64 million people watching the selection show. It's a great sport. Anybody that comes to it's pretty excited about the level of athlete that we have.
Do you feel like in any way your team was kind of mad not getting a higher seeding?
I don't think so. I think I think we got a fair seed. I think the NCAA did a really good job. I told the committee member here that they did a really good job with it. It's not easy to go through that process. It's hard to be in that room and look at all the different analytics. But we had a couple hiccups, and the hiccups were not to high-ranked teams. And so to be a top 4 seed, you got to really go out and do that. So I actually thought we were going to be a 6 or 7 seed. So we fell right to where I thought we were, and they did a good job.
What happened to the Kansas State thing? You guys never rarely lose. You never get swept. Is there anything there that you feel you need to fix?
I was telling my staff afterwards, I don't know if we've ever gone through November without a loss. I think we've been in those situations. We've lost to Iowa State. They're a really good team. They beat BYU twice. They're well coached. And look, they had a sold-out crowd. It's loud wherever we show up. We're going into every arena is playing like this on the road. So people don't realize how much these young women go through on a daily basis, and the time commitment and how many hours a day they're going. And the season gets long. And trying to find that emotional capacity to be everyone's national championship game when they play Texas is completely different, and it's hard to go unscathed. And for probably a better conference than we've had in a long time, for us to go 17-1, I was just super proud of this group.
Did you feel like anything was burning at y'all after Kansas State lost?
Definitely. It was disappointing to lose. Obviously, like Jarrett said, they're a really good team, but we knew that we just didn't play clean volleyball at all, and we wanted to make sure we were really just using that reality check to make us better for tournament time. And I think, like Jarrett said, it's nice. You don't want to lose, but it's nice to lose in November, so you have something that's going to bring you back down to earth. We had won a lot of games before that, so I think it was the best thing for our team to have and to experience.
Yeah, I agree with everything Asia just said. I think it was a good reality check for us, and just to realize anyone can win on any given night, and so we got to be on it. So it was definitely a good realization for us.
Just in game number 1, 2, 3, we missed a lot of serves in game 3, I believe it was. But we were trying to put pressure on them, and we didn't hit some clean balls. But overall, I think we served pretty well tonight when we were hitting our serves and did a good job. And so.
Yep. Hey, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.